Breaking news. The growth of Russian private military companies signals impending disturbance. After suffering heavy military losses, Russia has seen a rise in the number of private military firms. However, this may lead to a mafia-style struggle for control in post-Putin Russia. Because of Russia's aggressive war in Ukraine, the Wagner Group is well known. The eastern Bakhmut battlefield has seen the deployment of prisoners and other mercenaries by the private military company, PMC. Wagner, however, is becoming a problem due to his ongoing disagreements with the Russian Ministry of Defense. However, Wagner isn't Russia's only private military contractor. Private military firms have been springing up all over the country. More than 30 is the likely total. Even though mercenary organizations are not officially sanctioned by Russian law, lawlessness persists throughout the country. The fact that Wagner is here has been known for a very long time. The group secretly assisted Vladimir Putin's hybrid forces. It has conducted covert operations in places where Russian regular forces would have had a hard time carrying them out. Wagner has fought in 3 different wars: the Syrian one, the conflict in eastern Ukraine, and the Libyan one. Wagner is free to continue his invasion of Ukraine, which began in February 2022. The PMC's unofficial headquarters, the Wagner Center, was recently unveiled in St. Petersburg. Wagner's leader and Putin's chef, Yevgeny Prigozhin, has never been shy about publicly criticizing Sergei Shoigu, the Minister of Defense, or Valery Gerasimov, the Chief of the General Staff. At the same time, PMCs that were previously unknown are emerging and new PMCs are being founded. Fakal, Torch, Plamya, Flame, and Potok, Torrent, are all PMCs that operate in Bakhmut, and they were all founded by Gazprom, the state-owned natural gas company. The Redoubt PMC, which had previously been unknown, was also exposed. Gennady Timchenko and Oleg Deripaska, 2 oligarchs with ties to Putin, are suspected of funding the project. Crimean Peninsula leader Sergei Aksyonov has also recently launched a PMC called Convoy. Russia annexed the peninsula in 2014. Even Defense Minister Shoigu has a private military company, PMC, called Patriot, which comes as no surprise. The Russian army has suffered such heavy casualties that it has been unable to replenish its ranks through regular recruitment, which is one factor contributing to the recent spate of PMCs. Even though a statewide mobilization is possible in theory, the Putin regime is reluctant to try it out for fear of public backlash. The average monthly salary in Russia is $1,500, but several PMCs are offering salaries of $4,000 USD per month to attract qualified candidates. The PMC's losses are of much less concern to Putin's regime than those of the regular army. Using them as cannon fodder in a low-intensity conflict, like Bakhmut, is also more convenient. Oligarchs and other wealthy Russians can gain Putin's favor by contributing to the modernization of the Russian military. The Russian elite class is preparing for a post-Putin scenario, which is another factor driving the growth of PMCs. After losing in Ukraine and Putin leaving, a fierce mafia-type struggle for power and interests will ensue, as described by one pro-democracy journalist. The ruling class and oligarchs are aware of this fact on a gut level, and for this reason, they are firm believers in the necessity of maintaining a personal military force. The rapid growth of PMCs foretells future conflict and violence.